The African stories in the diaspora can only be told by Africans and African descendants. On this program, we share the experiences of Africans to educate, inform, and entertain ourselves. Diaspora Digest covers every aspect of the African, from their home culture to the new normal. Make time on this channel with Samonoy as he sails to every corner of the world to share with you the African story on Diaspora Digest.
Beautiful people, welcome to another edition of Diaspora Digest. A healthy mind lives in a very healthy body. So does a healthy body live in a very serene and a healthy environment. Today, my guest is someone from Sierra Leone. We will be speaking on arts, culture, and tourism. His name is Mr. Alhassan Fofanah. He's someone who is very enthusiastic about tourism in Africa, and he himself owns a tourist destination in Africa. I'm here to meet him right at one of his usual hangouts, where during weekends he comes to relax, to recuperate from his stress during the weekday. Just stay.
Welcome, my dear brother.
Yeah, you are welcome to Diaspora Digest, the only channel for Africans in the diaspora.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I know this is your usual place that you often come to relax during weekends, to kind of like regain your energy. And you know, it's a beautiful, serene environment where once you relax, you know, you are gaining a different energy. Anyway, the reason why I came here is just to speak to you about tourism, arts, performance, culture in Africa. I know you are one person who is very interested in tourism. I just wanted to shed a little light on tourism in Sierra Leone, because I know you come from Sierra Leone.
By the way, I would like to introduce myself so that the world will know exactly who I am,
sure,
where I came from. You already told them that, you know, I'm a Sierra Leone. My name is Alhassan Fofanah. I'm from the eastern province of Sierra Leone, by a town known as Kono. Kono is well known for its mineral. You know, I'm from Quaking Town. And I grew up in Freetown, but during the Rebel War we have to migrate, you know, from Sierra Leone to Guinea, a foreign country. So along this period, you know, I was fortunate to train with some white dudes. You know, during the war in Sierra Leone and Liberia, all the refugees were in Guinea-Conakry, you know what I mean? So during this period, the United Nations made a deal with some French acrobatic dancers to come and animate the refugee children, you know, all refugees, you know. So I was fortunate to be part of this team. I trained with these guys, so moving from one refugee camp to another as an acrobatic or like a circus dancer. So at the end of the war in Sierra Leone, I was managed to return back to Sierra Leone. And when I got to Sierra Leone, it was difficult because, you know, we had a lot of wounds and everybody was traumatized by then. And the people of Sierra Leone wanted like another era, new life. So we tried to forget about the war and think about the future, because during the war we went to different neighboring countries in West Africa. So we learned from them. You know, we see the beauty of their country and their culture, while in Sierra Leone war. So we come up with the plan to change everything. So with my talent that I took during the war in other different countries like Guinea, when I returned to Sierra Leone, so like all Sierra Leonean, we are happy, excited to return home back. So like everybody was showing his own talent. So fortunately for me, my talent, none of the other Sierra Leonean ever experiences or never seen that before. So I was the first circus dancer in Sierra Leone, which opened the door for me.
So when you talk about circus dance, what do you mean by that?
You know, like juggling.
Okay.
You know. So like we do some kind of gymnastic work.
All right.
You know, we do like pyramid, trapeze, and juggling. So I'm a professional juggler, juggling with sticks, fire, diablo, and all this stuff. So I was the first Sierra Leonean to introduce juggling in Sierra Leone
Wow.
at the time. So that was a dream come true for me and for other Sierra Leoneans. See, so that opened the door for me to be part of the Sierra Leone National Dance Troupe, and also for one of the greatest cultural group in Sierra Leone, known as Mamiyoko Cultural Dance Troupe. Yeah, I was part of these two cultural groups. You know. So it opened a lot of doors for me.
Yeah. So I know, for instance, you have performed in different platforms in Europe. So just tell us a little bit about how you moved from Africa, Sierra Leone to Europe, and then now I know you are in the United States. So I just want you to kind of like throw a little bit light on how all these things took you to Europe.
You know, it's a long story, but I will cut it short.
Yeah.
Like I said, I was the first Sierra Leonean to do juggling in Sierra Leone that opened the eyes of Sierra Leonean with such a talent. So with that, a lot of different cultural groups were interested in me. So I was still in school, then I had the opportunity to come and represent Sierra Leone first in Gambia, Banjul, Gambia. The former president of Gambia, who was Yaya Alhaji Yaya Jukum John Jame, always celebrate his birthday with West African cultural explosion. So I was fortunate to be part of the 50 men that left Sierra Leone to take part in that very festival. And I played a great role. So we won the festival for the first time. Sierra Leone won West African cultural explosion talent. So from there, I had the opportunity to come to Europe and represent Sierra Leone. And we went to Senegal. From Senegal, they gave me the portfolio to lead African Shrine from Sierra Leone to Europe as like a director. So that's how everything happened. So my first European country was Italy. We were in Milan for some time performing our Sierra Leonean culture. So from Milan we had the opportunity to go to Portugal. So we were in Lisbon. From Lisbon we based in Coimbra. So from Coimbra then there was a festival in the west of Spain, that's Extremadura. And they invited us to go back to Spain. So from Spain, when we get to Extremadura, after the festival in Extremadura, they invited us in the south of Spain called Andalusia, Seville. So we got to Seville, then the story changed because everybody knows Sierra Leone for the rebel war. They never knew that Sierra Leone has a culture. So seeing my African Shrine in all these 8 different countries doing extremely well, so they were like, man, we need to know more about Sierra Leone, and that's what triggers me to stay in Spain with my group and sell out my culture. Obviously, I was like an ambassador for Sierra Leone culture in Spain. So I had the opportunity to go to school and study Spanish. I studied communication in the University of Seville. Yeah.
And speak French, and you also speak Spanish.
Not only Spanish, I speak Portuguese as well.
Really?
Yeah, and I speak.
It's awesome knowing all these things. You know, I just see you from afar, but I don't know most of the things that you are telling me now. And it's a privilege for the crew of Diaspora Digest to be listening to you, telling us some of these beautiful things.
Man, you know, being a cultural artist from Africa, it opens a lot of doors for you. Now it's up to you to make use of that talent, you know what I mean? Because I'm from Sierra Leone. Sierra Leone has a culture, but people don't know about Sierra Leonean culture. All what people know about Sierra Leone is rebel war, it's diamond in Sierra Leone, Ebola, and all these other things, but they fail to realize that Sierra Leone has a beautiful culture. In fact, in West Africa, Sierra Leone has most of the most precious beaches in West Africa. For sure, we have number 2 river, we have Toke, we have Kent, we have Lumley Beach, Aberdeen Beach, man. All these places, when you go there, you feel like you're in.
So which countries have you been so far around the world?
Well, first to start, let's start with West Africa. I've been to like 5 or 6 West African countries. And when you come to Europe, like all the most important countries in Europe, I've been to all these countries. But to live, you know, I lived in Portugal, I lived in Spain, I lived in Belgium, I lived in the UK, I lived in France for some time, then Germany for some time, then at the end of the time, I moved to America.
Wow,
yeah.
Awesome. So that brings me back to what you said about Sierra Leone having one of the beautiful beaches in Africa and some beautiful artifacts. My question is, you usually come here to sit and kind of like get your energy. Are very beautiful natural environments. In your estimation, how come we are not able to capitalize on some of these things in Africa to rake in more revenue?
You know, whenever you see me come here, it's kind of like a meditational center for me. The reason why I say so is that, you know, Sierra Leone has everything. Sierra Leone, we have mountains, we have valleys, we have hills, we have everything. The Atlantic Ocean is right there. And when you watch Sierra Leone, the capital city of Sierra Leone is Freetown. And if you travel, you go to Barcelona, Spain, the landscape, Barcelona is like Freetown. Then you go to Portugal, you see Coimbra is like Freetown. You understand? So we have all these beautiful places. Landscape-wise, I'm talking about, not the infrastructure. We have all these things. But we lack the management, the tourist sector from the government to do something about that. As I'm talking to you right now, you know, I've been associating myself with different organizations, and I'm a partner. Like, I have a program on my own trying to build a retreat center called Mambo Retreat Center in a remote village called Mambo, and is by the peninsula of Freetown. You know, I'm a member of an organization called World of Ideas. This World of Ideas, you know, is a group of Sierra Leonean live in different parts of America. So we come up with an initiative that, okay, man, we need to do something like tourism, you know, ship things in Sierra Leone, helping the homeless, sell some, make some money, help those who are in need. My retreat center, I want to make it like typical village. You know, when I was in Spain, you see people coming from Brazil, people coming from Mexico, all of the South America. So they have all these places in their country. They make good use of it. But we have it in Africa. We don't want to make good use. Think about Ghana. Last year, if I may say.
Yeah, we according to the Ministry of Tourism, the year of return, they made around $3.312 billion into the economy.
Can you imagine? Sierra Leone, we have Banana Island. We have the Turtle Island. All these places, you know, they are so beautiful that they can draw revenue. We have a culture that you will never find any other part of the world unless in Sierra Leone. You know what? It's called the Bubu culture. It's a kind of music, the Bubu music, but you can only find it in Sierra Leone. As I'm talking to you, I'm a member of the Union of Cultural Forces Sierra Leone. It's a combination of the different cultural dances. This is just to promote culture in my own way, because if I'm here today, it's because of culture, what culture has done in my life. So I want to give back. So that's why, you know, I'm here helping others, cultural dancers in Sierra Leone, just to boost up our culture. See, Senegalese in Europe, they organize workshops from Europe straight to Senegal. Malians does the same thing. So with the support of the government, with little something, we can do the same thing in Sierra Leone. Sierra Leone, we are the 12 tribes of Africa. You see, when you see a Sierra Leonean, it's very difficult for you to identify if he or she is a Sierra Leonean unless we tell you. Because we look like Senegalese, we look like Ghanaians, we look like Nigerians, we look like all the other countries, you know, people from different parts of the world. And
I think your type of English, where we in Nigeria they call it like the pidgin, is kind of like similar to that of Nigeria.
Oh, well, it's kind of similar,
but yeah.
But we call our own Creole.
Creole.
Yeah, you know, Creole is like a broken English, you know what I mean? Nigerians say pidgin English. But when we speak, Nigerians can't really understand us, but when Nigerians speak, they will understand it perfectly. Yeah.
So I think that one of the essence of this program is to locate people like you, and also to speak and then tell the African story. So Diaspora Digest is really happy to meet somebody like you. But I think that going forward, what do you think Africa must be doing in order to harness some of these natural resources that we have back home. Because these people, when you look at some of these things, it tells you that we have them exactly like what they have. It's just about the management, but beyond the management, what else do you think we...
Man, to be frankly speaking, because you study communication and tourism, I did the same thing, and I'm into the cultural field. And we need to embark on culture and tourism. Africa, we have everything. We have to focus on tourism. Tourism creates a lot of revenue for our country. You understand? Not just think about the natural resources we have, but with the landscape, we can transform it to another different thing. People are coming and look like this place. Look like this, the beauty of this place. Whenever people come here, they would like to come and see this place create revenue for this state. And we can do the same thing. We can change. We focus on tourism.
For instance, in Ghana, there is a place we call the Odo River, which is quite like this, if I'm not mistaken. But you would see squatters living around this natural resource, and even mechanics who operate around this resource, and the quantity of oil that they churn out into this resource is immeasurable. And due to this thing or these practices, all the aqua life is gone.
You know what? We have to focus on our beauty of our country or continent, as I can say. We, the Africans, we need to create an example, set a brighter example. We have to love our property first. Love what you get, then the next man, when they come, they will see that, okay, these people are taking care of what they have. So that will make a big change as well. So for me, as you asked me before about my Mambo Retreat Center, it's located in the peninsula of Sierra Leone in the mountain. We have a natural waterfall there. So I'm trying to bring a change in the eyes of Sierra Leonean. Sierra Leone is a gem, it's beautiful. You understand? All what we need is to change the eyes of Sierra Leonean. We have to love our culture, embrace our culture. That will bring a change in Sierra Leone. Not just the mineral, not just politics. Do you understand? Culture and tourism can make a big difference. Trust me.
I think that our next meeting with you may be in Sierra Leone, where when you are opening
the Mambo Retreat Center.
Sure.
That's for real, man. You know, I will be very pleased to welcome Diaspora Digest in Sierra Leone. And that time you will believe that Sierra Leone is a gem. Sierra Leone is beautiful.
Yeah, I trust that. I know, at least I've read a little bit about Sierra Leone, and I know you have very beautiful mountains and stuff, but the question sometimes goes again to say, why can't we harness some of these things? Because a country like I've stayed in Malta, which is an island close to Italy, and these guys, let me say maybe 90% of the income that they generate is from tourism, and they are living on an island. And each day when you go to their Luha, the airport, the number of people who are coming through the airport to just come and sightsee.
Man, I tell you, Sierra Leone, even our airport is in an island, Lunga International Airport. I'm telling you, Sierra Leone is beautiful. As you can see, this is my country flag, green, white, and blue. You know, when I was in Belgium, we have a group called Leonean. We organize like parties, not just for Sierra Leonean, but for all other Africans. You know, bring Africans together. We do a boat ride from Belgium to Holland. The name of the group is called Leonean, man. I'm telling you, this is big. When you go to Belgium, please attend our program during summer. I think next year it will be on the July 4th, and I will bring you with me to Belgium and enjoy Leonean show. These are Sierra Leonean, but not just for Sierra Leone, it's for all Africans. You know, the money that we generate is to help the poor in Sierra Leone. You know, come visit Leonean in Belgium, attend our African Soul Boat Party. Come to Sierra Leone in the Mambo Retreat Center inauguration. I can't wait to have you there.
All right. Thank you so much for making time for us. I know you're just a very busy person, but you make time for us. Thank you so much. And
hey guys, this now young brother, this now young Pekin, stick man, Salon. Saloman Tigi, so una support and subscribe to Diaspora Digest to all Sierra Leonean there. This is now high time for make we focus on tourism and we culture in a saloon. But however, continue and subscribe to Diaspora Digest. This is my young brother Samuel from Ghana. Ghana Saloon team, big time. Telling a thank you.